What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review. And today we are going to be looking at some of the leftovers that I just had lying around for this month. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Blot. And the reason why we're taking a look at this guy is because, well, I have no more new figures to review. This guy's the last one, because this guy's kind of like only thing I got left in my bits to show off at the current moment. But we will get back into more reviews once Wave 2 of Age of the Prime starts showing up out in public. And take note, it should not be very long. So, anyways, let's take a look at Blot here. I must say I do quite dig this. And due to a transformation joint, he does have opposable thumbs, so you can totally exploit that transformation joint if you would like to. So, and also this bit here is to keep this face here from lifting up and sticking up like that. I do not care for half of it, but it's okay. Anyways, as a MonsterCon, I think it looks pretty good. Unfortunately, though, this is a Combiner Wars figure, or not Combiner Wars, a Power of the Primes figure, so unfortunately it's going to have a very, very, very simplistic transformation. So, that being said, we will get him into his Combiner mode first, and then we shall get him into his Robot mode. So, that being said, y'all know what time it is for now. Scale comparisons. Alright, so here he is next to a modern Deluxe class. Here he is next to Age of the Primes Solus Prime. Here he is next to Legacy United Voyager class animated Motor Master, who doesn't want to stand up for whatever reason. He just does not. He's refusing to stand up. And also, we're chipping plastic, apparently. Not a fan of that. So. And lastly, but very not leastly, here he is next to Bombshell, or, yeah, Kickback. And here's the last of the Insecticons. Sorry. Took me a moment to get him properly standing up. So, let me get him into the... there we go. There we go. I think the MonsterCons look very decent with the... you know... with all the Insecticons. I like to think the MonsterCons were the prelude to these guys. So, you know, gotta say. Quite nice. So, alright. We'll remove all of this. Alright, now we'll get him into his combined form, and then we shall get him into his robot mode. So to do so, it's fairly simple. You're going to come down here to the legs, you're just going to split them, and you're going to basically just kind of have him holding like this. And I don't have instructions for this guy, but from what I'm told, he was one of the legs to Abominus, so that's the mode we're going to get him into. There are these little pegs right here that are going to go right into these ports into the leg, and then you're going to take this foot and just bring it all the way back. Do the same thing on the other side. Going to just do that. We're going to then flip that in, and then we shall split the legs. And then we are going to, after we open them back up, I apologize. You have to open the legs up and then close them first. I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. So, and then you basically just come back to this, and it just clips in right there. So, do the same thing on the other side. I apologize. Open up. Make sure the legs are tabbed back together. Close it up. That's going to go there. Come on. Peg back into you. Peg. And there we go. And right. There we go. Now that that's done, we can take this and we can fold this all the way back. Take this head, or this monster head section with this entire hinge, flip it all the way back, take his actual head and everything, fold this all the way up, this little panel right there so that it clips back in. Take it, fold it all the way up like that. Take this, and then there are these little tabs right here that are going to go into these little slots right here on his waist right there. So we're going to this. Come on. Come on. Rotate it around, and then it's going to peg in here. I apologize. It's on the forearm, not the back of the forearm. It's not on the front of the forearm. It's on the back. So this tab right here is going to go right into that slot there. So close this up, rotate the hand around, and just peg that right in there. And then I'm just going to take this, and there are these two little ports right there. I'm going to then take them, marry the two together, and that's going to sit like so. And there you have him in his leg mode. So, yeah. Alright, now let's get him into his robot mode. So to do that, split, we'll open this up, and then you're going to, well, if we can just open this all back up, I guess. If it's, I wish I could have done that better, but, you know, I mean, this thing just has problems, so make sure these tab back into place. There's those little tabs that are going to go into these little grooves back here. And you're going to just plug those back in. Peg the feet and the legs back into the legs one more time. And then split them like so. And then come to this top portion again. Bring that back up. Rotate that around again one more time. And then we're on the home stretch. So we're going to take the arms one more time, unpeg them, rotate them around, do that exact same thing on the other side. Take that, undo that, undo this, and then flip out the hand from the inside of the forearm, like that. And then get the head as it would have been in combiner form, and or just kind of collapse it all back up there. This needs to go up, down, up. So have the accordion joint looking like an N, and you'll be golden. So then take this bit, and I just like to fold it up. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can totally leave it back on his back, but I like to do that. So anyways, that was the transformation for Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Blot. And now that we have him in his robot mode, we shall get into, you know it, scale comparisons. So scooch him off to the side, and here he is next to Age of the Primes, Solus Prime. Here he is next to Legacy United, Animated Motormaster. Super stoked. By the way, we are getting another one of these animated Prime molds, and I'm excited because we're also getting animated Ratchet, animated Wheeljack. I hear there's a potential for animated Jazz to show up, so I'm real stoked for it. Alright, and finally, here he is next to Kickback. I think it's either Hardtop or Bombshell. I can't remember which one, but that's Hardtop. And Bombshell. So, there you have that. Alright, so because this is just a simple little get it and done kind of deal with this figure, I mean, there's not really a ton of things to really rank this dude on. There's not really a ton of things to do because, well, A, I didn't buy it brand new. B, I don't have all the weapons and accessories. And C, I don't know why I need to own this. Like, seriously, I don't have a reason to own it, and it's not going to be sitting in my collection the whole time. So, that being said, if you do want this figure for yourself, this very figure, I will leave a link down in the description below where you can buy it from Mercari, or at least if you're a United States buyer, you can buy it from Mercari. United States or Japan, but you gotta pay international shipping. So, anyways, that's going to be that there. But if I have to throw a ranking on this figure, I'm gonna say this is somewhere in the ballpark of around a 4, maybe a 5. And take note, anything above a 5.5 to 6.5 is really worth what you need, really worth it. Take note, I did not buy this guy brand new. If I bought him brand new, I'll wager I would have different feelings about him. So, I don't like the fact that the combiner gimmicks are the combiner gimmicks the way they're doing them, or at least the way they did do them with this guy and with all the other combiners that came out prior to this guy coming out. So, anyways, that's my review for the Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Blot, and this is Thomas Phantom 1 saying, do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Patrick with a Y, iStar55, actually not Patrick with a Y, Patrick's Voice Rail, I apologize, I need to rephrase that, Patrick's Voice Rail, he changed his name again, so, Check out Patrick's Voice Rail, Riveted Railfan, Riveted Reviews, Alexander Rothschild, iStar 552, Take Along Productions, Kitten Cat 999, Zaga the Animator, Corey Tucker, Sentinel Edits, and Big Poon I can't remember. I can't even pronounce the name, but you know who you are. You all know exactly who you are. So go check all of them out if you can, and please do not forget to subscribe for more content and leave a like on this video. Please do not forget to share it as well on one of these little things down here. Because it definitely helps, it definitely grows the channel, and I definitely love seeing and interacting with more people on our live streams, to which we will be having another live stream, but it will be closer towards the end of the month. I have to take a week off because I've got another college course coming up, and that will be taking up a lot of my time. So this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.